Have you ever walked into your office on a Monday morning and seen a new machine? Maybe it's a fancy new coffee maker, or a printer that actually works for once. But imagine you walk in, and there's a new software program that everyone is talking about. Your boss says it can write all the company emails, schedule every meeting, and even analyze sales data in seconds. A little part of you might feel a tiny bit nervous. You might wonder, wait, isn't that my job? This feeling, this mix of curiosity and concern, is happening in workplaces all over the world right now. And the new machine isn't made of plastic and metal, it's made of code and data. It's called artificial intelligence, or AI. This isn't some far-off science fiction story anymore. The conversation about AI is no longer about flying cars or robots that look just like us, living in some distant future. It's about the here and now. It's about the software on your computer, the app on your phone, and the systems that help run the stores where you shop. The big question on everyone's mind is simple but huge. Is this new technology here to help us, or is it here to replace us? The truth, like most things in human history, is a little bit of both. It's complicated, and understanding that complexity is the first step toward figuring out our place alongside it. The arrival of a powerful new tool has always been a little scary. Think about the invention of the printing press, or the steam engine, or the internet. Each of these innovations completely changed the world. They made some jobs disappear, which was undoubtedly difficult for the people who held those jobs, but they also created countless new jobs and new industries that no one could have even imagined before. The story of technology is a story of change, and change always brings challenge and opportunity. Our current moment with AI is just the latest chapter in this very long book of human progress and adaptation. So, let's just take a breath. Instead of panicking, let's get curious. Let's treat AI like any other subject we want to understand. We need to look at what it is, what it does, and how people are already learning to work with it. The story of AI in the workplace isn't just about programs and algorithms. It's about people. It's about how we, as creative and adaptable humans, respond to a new and powerful force in our lives. Because ultimately, our future isn't going to be written by AI. It's going to be written by us, and how we choose to use the tools we create. So, what is artificial intelligence anyway? The term sounds so big and complicated, like something out of a blockbuster movie. But let's break it down. At its core, AI is basically about teaching a computer to think and learn in a way that is similar to how humans do. It's not about the computer having feelings or consciousness, it's about pattern recognition. Imagine you show a computer a million pictures of cats. Eventually the computer gets really good at recognizing what a cat looks like. It learns the patterns, the pointy ears, the whiskers, the tail. That's a simple form of AI. Now apply that same idea to other, more complex tasks. Instead of pictures of cats, you can feed an AI system huge amounts of data from medical scans, financial markets, or customer service chats. The AI learns the patterns in that data. It can then use what it has learned to make predictions, answer questions, or even create something new, like a piece of text or an image. It's a tool for processing information on a scale that is impossible for a single human brain. Think of it less like a synthetic person, and more like the world's most powerful calculator. One that works with words and ideas instead of just numbers. We already use this kind of AI every single day, often without even realizing it. When your favorite music app suggests a new song you might like, that's AI. It has analyzed the patterns in what you listen to and what similar users listen to, and it's making an educated guess. When you use a navigation app to find the fastest route home, that's AI analyzing traffic data in real time. The spam filter in your email inbox is AI, constantly learning to spot the patterns of junk mail. These tools aren't taking over, they are quietly working in the background to make our lives a little bit easier. Of course, the conversation gets more serious when AI starts performing tasks that have traditionally been part of someone's job. When an AI can analyze patterns in a factory production line to spot defects faster than a human inspector, or when it can sort through thousands of legal documents to find the relevant information for a case, that's when we start to see a real shift. The key thing to remember is that it's a tool, and like any tool, from a hammer to a spreadsheet, its impact depends entirely on how we decide to use it. It is absolutely true that some jobs are being changed or even eliminated by AI and automation. We can't ignore that reality. Think about a modern car factory. For decades, many of the tasks on the assembly line, like welding or painting, were done by people. Today, Many of those repetitive and physically demanding jobs are performed by highly precise robotic arms. These machines can work 24/7 without getting tired, and they can perform their tasks with incredible accuracy. This has made manufacturing more efficient, but it has also meant that the role of the human worker in that factory has fundamentally changed. Another very visible example is the self-checkout machine at the grocery store. Just a decade ago, almost every checkout lane was staffed by a human cashier. Now, many stores have rows of self-service kiosks where you scan and pay for your own items. This technology has reduced the need for as many cashiers on staff at any given time. While it offers a new kind of convenience for some shoppers, it represents a direct replacement of a human task with a machine. This is one of the clearest examples of automation affecting a common job, and it's a change that millions of people have experienced firsthand. However, this is only one side of the coin. For every job that is simplified or replaced, there are others that are being enhanced and supported by AI in incredible ways. Consider the field of medicine. A radiologist today might use an AI tool to help them analyze an MRI or a CT scan. The AI can quickly scan the image and highlight areas that might show signs of disease, acting as a powerful second set of eyes. The AI doesn't make the final diagnosis, the experienced human doctor does. The technology simply helps the doctor to be more accurate and efficient, potentially catching diseases earlier than ever before. The same is true in education. Teachers are starting to use AI-powered tools to help them create personalized learning plans for their students. An AI program can analyze a student's performance on quizzes and homework to identify exactly which concepts they are struggling with. This allows the teacher to provide targeted support right where it's needed most. The AI handles the data analysis, freeing up the teacher to do what humans do best: mentor, inspire, and connect with their students on a personal level. In these cases, AI is not a replacement, it's a collaborator. The history of technology is not just a story of loss, it is a story of transformation. When the automobile replaced the horse and buggy, the world didn't suddenly have millions of unemployed buggy whip makers forever. Instead, a massive new ecosystem of jobs was born. We needed people to design cars, to work in factories to build them, to be mechanics to fix them, to build roads for them to drive on, and to manage gas stations to fuel them up. The old jobs disappeared, but a whole new world of opportunity opened up. The same pattern is likely to happen with AI. We are already seeing the beginning of this shift. As AI becomes more integrated into our world, we need people who can build, manage, and improve these complex systems. This has created a huge demand for new roles like AI specialist, data scientist, and machine learning engineer. These are jobs that didn't even exist a couple of decades ago. We also need people who can act as a bridge between the technology and the real world. People who can train AI models, check their work for fairness and bias, and explain how they work to non-experts. But you don't have to become a programmer to thrive in an AI-driven world. Let me tell you a quick story about a woman named Sarah, a graphic designer. Sarah was worried that new AI image generation tools would make her skills obsolete. Instead of giving up, she decided to learn how to use these tools. She discovered that by giving the AI very specific, creative instructions, she could generate amazing base images much faster than before. She then used her expert design skills to refine, combine, and perfect those images into finished products for her clients. The AI became her superpowered assistant, not her replacement. She adapted. This is the key. The future isn't about competing against AI, it's about learning to work with it. The most valuable skills in the coming years will be the ones that machines can't replicate: creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and collaboration. It's time to get curious and start learning. Try out a new AI tool, take a free online course, talk to people in your field about how they are using this technology. The future of work is changing, but that isn't something to fear, it's an invitation to grow. So what about you? Do you think AI will change your job? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Your support helps us keep making more content like this.